Всем привет, добро пожаловать на мой канал. Мы продолжаем прохождение Hogwarts Legacy или наследие. В прошлом мы закончили на том, что Себастьян использовал Империю и его дядя за это осудил, что по сути логично. Вот, ну а мы будем дальше апать уровень. Вот у нас есть Поппи. Куда мы сейчас и отправимся. Ну что-то там в Хогсмиде, по-моему, было. Ага, понял. Немножко не в Хогсмиде. Все-таки нет, не в Хогсмиде. Или в Хогсмиде. Вот. Куда? Пойдем к Поппи, узнаем, что там с яйцом. Дядя, конечно, резок. Себастьян, конечно, тоже молодец. Мог бы, я не знаю, тоже бомбарду применить. Или остолбенение, или репульса, но что угодно. Оттолкнуть для начала. Как-то это жестковато, я считаю, конечно. Прям при всех сразу. Чё не аводокедавра тогда. Конечно, жаль, что в игре нет системы морали, тогда бы я бы, наверное, эти заклинания бы и не изучал.
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
А что она
What was she
посылала?
sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howin for the measles.
Понятненько.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you were doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Я надеюсь, телепорт к месту, и мы не побежим через полкарты, как это обычно бывает. Без метел, без ничего.
Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Ну,
That
пойдем.
sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well
Идем.
then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are. There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Я ее слышу, но не вижу. А, теперь вижу.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it's
Bombarda!
At least until we've done with
Confringo! Finger!
I wonder how many they brought to capture. At least 10 usually.
There she is.
Fantastic. She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Ну, идем.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her.
How lucky for us. Watch your step.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that? Well, there's no turning back now.
Так, это все, конечно, чудненько.
Over here! Watch out! It's her domain. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh,
Not a
she isn't
warm
making
welcome.
it easy. It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she'd listen to reason.
She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
Ну, мне-то чё? У меня
There's the
есть
nest. We're almost there.
средства быстрого передвижения, так скажем.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Repair it.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Не упади. Ну, яйцо таки забрала.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Кстати, это очень даже интересно.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Типа, думаешь, что они на бабушку решили напасть или что? Блин, и правда, тогда будет фиговенько. Ну, типа, тебя они достать не могут, потому что ты в основном в замке под защитой. Да еще я рядом ошиваюсь, а со мной, в принципе, тяжеловато справиться. А вот с родными уже не так-то и просто. Вернее, не так уж и сложно справиться. Тем более, если знаешь, что они есть. Перехватить сову какую-нибудь, хлоп, и да. Надо посмотреть, правильно ли я думаю. У нас осталось только Авада Кедавра.
How could I have been so blind?
Что, все? Дай уровень. Ну, зараза. Так, ладно, что там по заданиям? Ну, давай. Давайте там встретимся тогда. Наверное, опять этот Томнис будет мешать во всем. Томнис, дай мне выучить последнее заклинание, а потом делай Себастьяну. Нет, наверное, все, что хочешь, все-таки неправильно. Какая же это сложная моральная дилемма. Ладно, что тут с Поппи мы, видимо, узнаем позже.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft, nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this.
Блин,
I'll
ну
send
ведь
you an
правда
hour when I have
получится или
news.
нет? Да, хорошо, присылай. Дайте мне опыт. Нет, не дадут. Ну, я понял. Ой, задания мне нужны. Блин. Нет. Эти я тоже не все нашел. Давайте посмотрим. Так, окей, идем сюда. Сюда. Хорошо. Выполним это задание когда? Раз нас так тонко ведут к заданию.
Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle?
Угу. Вон она наверху.
Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Давайте.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it.
Найдите вход в пещеру. Хорошо, идем. А это далеко? Нет, это недалеко.
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned.
Ну, погнали. В пещерку сходим.
Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters.
Блин.
Confringo!
Пауков нет.
That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Ну, мурмокли у меня достаточно. я бы сказал, более чем достаточно.
Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether.
А, не успел.
That was a close one.
Так. Что я ищу? Возьмите коробку с письмами. Где она? Видимо, там дальше, да? Куда?
Revelio. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
Ну, вроде бы и все. Самым страшным здесь был только тролль. С которым справились, в принципе, без особого труда. Хотя, наверное, с одним последним заклинанием, которого мне не хватает, мы бы справились чуточку быстрее. Но пока такой возможности нет. Да ладно. Так, куда мне? Ну, верните. Активное задание, да? Верните коробку с письмами. И куда мне ее возвращать? Хоксмит, что ли? Да, Хоксмит. Ну, то ДТП. Да,
Adventure, are we?
быстрая загрузка. Да, кстати, давайте зайдем в магазин, продадим все то, что у меня плохо лежит и не соответствует ожиданиям. Тут. Стоп. Тут. Уже хуже. Тут. Ага, это неизвестно, да? Но это мы потом еще доберемся до комнаты. Тут. Уже неизвестно. Вернее, известно, но не интересно. О. Пользовать. Пойдем просто освободим место.
You're back. Nice to see you again.
Да, приветики. Ну, ты продаешь такие метлы, да? Я уже понял. Так, продать.
Nice doing business with you.
Ну все, пока хватит.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Да, до встречи. А вот теперь в метла. Ну, давай.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Так, дайте мне уровень. Видимо, дали. Так, дали уровень. Как я понимаю, да. Таланты. Да. Ага. Не, давайте пока оставим 2 очка. Это мы, возможно, тратим потом, на 23-м. Пока мы эти очки оставим. Так, хорошо. Карта мира. Где это задание? Одно вижу, а второе где? Неужели в Хогвартсе? Да, и правда. Астрономическое крыло. Ну, давайте глянем, он там нас ожидает. Это странно. Он смог в Хогвартс попасть. Или ему типа можно? Странно. Идем.
Can't wait to watch you try.
Use.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
А еще с тобой буду я в качестве охраны. Чего уж бояться?
So I will meet you there.
Ну давай. Ну, конечно, здесь я еще не был, поэтому... полетим сейчас. Летим, как всегда, на метле. Гиппогрифа, наверное, использовать не буду. О, как всегда. Странно звучит. Ну ладно.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Да, испытание Мерлина, все дела, очень интересно.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Кто-то определенно жил. Мне это все поизучаю, не переживай. Еще одно испытание Мерлина. Боже, сколько их 10 испытаний. Опа. Что это за... Странно, ну ладно.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
Ну, вообще хороший вопрос.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals: Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins, Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lord Gok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lord Gok.
Just Lord Gok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen, either by the eye above the enchanted door or a loitering loyalist.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
The door is looking at us.
Ну, понятно.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Шахта глаз. Это, конечно, интересно. Есть, короче, сундуки с глазиком, есть еще шахта с глазиком. Это интересно. Что там дальше? Таланты? Ну да.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected. I'll be quiet.
Вот и не шуми.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Ой, блин, да заткнись ты, как же ты меня достал.
I've read
Уже.
about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Here.
Ты тут?
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Угу. Возле двери.
Watch your step round here.
Как бы их привлечь?
Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
Так, давайте так
We're being
попробуем.
watched. by a door.
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing.
Ходи.
Watch your step round here. What's a shit?
Confringo!
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Я даже не знаю, как тут можно было пройти иначе. Ну ладно. Может быть даже сверху, кстати.
Confringo.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Походу здесь явно нет. Мы идем дальше. Тут вроде никого, идем дальше.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Очень ценный и полезный чувак.
It's only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone
Так. А в ту ли дверь нам идти? Походу, да. Походу, прям вон в ту. Здесь же мы не пройдем, да?
I've a brother who requires a crap. You are. Who's there?
Никого.
I wonder if the boiler powers the lever. I suspect it must.
What was that?
А, никого нет, чувак. Ну понятно, тут я не пройду, да? Блин. Неужели мне придется их сейчас всех размазать?
The boiler activated that handle. See it?
Ну да, активировали, так бывает. Активировали, активировали.
Who's there?
Никого, все хорошо. Да вроде нам не надо. Идем.
Hands on big for that student.
Нет, сюда смысла идти точно нет. Как-то мимо них пройти можно? Не попали-то не меня.
Somebody there? Hello? Aha! There you are.
Confringo! Crucio! Bombarda!
That's your best.
Confringo!
I've been fighting since before you were.
Confringo! Crucio! Finger! Bombarda!
Dead.
Bombarda!
You're making this too easy.
Confringo!
This thing too slow.
That should be the last of them, Amit.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Confringo.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found. Aqui.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me,
Ой.
Amit. Now that we know what they're up
Романись.
to, we can get out of here.
Поманись, чувак. Ничего не случилось. Ну, понятно.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Кстати, нам вроде как туда, а не на лифт. Ну да, нам сюда. Буровые машины строят. А это, видимо, для того, чтобы хранилище опустошать. Ну или не опустошать и прорываться этим хранилищем, как он, собственно, под замком Руквуда сделал. Там уже были машины. И, видимо, для остальных он хочет более мощные. Ну, то ж, конечно, козлина. А что толку, если магию как-то повредит или еще что? Тогда.
Can we please talk about what just...
Сейчас поговорим, отстань.
Can we please talk about what just happened?
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lord Cock.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
Вот, об этом лучше не писать.
Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was
Ведьма?
studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins
Как
and their
интересно всё
intelligence and
выходит.
skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch when I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lord Gog, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Жесть. Прям рили жесть. Может пойти Мерлина поразгадывать.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Revelio.
А, да? Серьезно? И что мне с ним делать?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Блин, неизвестно. Ну ладно. Видимо, не разгадаю я эту загадку. Ладно, что по заданиям. Вызов браконьеров на дом. Это она, конечно, опрометчиво. Ну, давай. Блин, они с этими хранилищами немножко с ума сходят. Он реально, что ли, магию питает с них? Если да, то печалька. Если потом еще с ним сражаться придется, то это очень... как бы это сказать... боязно.
Oh, good, you're safe.
Что со мной
There you are.
случится?
You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to
Вот это
her.
то, о чем
What
я
do
и
you
говорил.
mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it,
смысле?
screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us. Who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Поговорим
Sounds
с
as if we need to go
кентавром.
and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it.
Нет,
I'll let
поговорим.
you know as soon as I have a plan.
А чё приходил тогда? Опыт дай. Нет, не дашь. О, боже. Не хочу я удаление преследовать. Тоже не хочу, и это не хочу. Это искать надо. Ладно, погнали сюда. Мне все равно надо в этот... мне все равно нужно некоторые вещи распознать, так что это будет, наверное, очень даже кстати. Минуты. Так, я тут, сори. Так, надо с этим... Нет, сначала вещи. Где вещи? Вот тут. Шарф. Угу. А, у меня уже 21. А, ну да. Куплю. Нет. Нет. Ну, больше ничего и нет. Окей.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He...
Что это?
Oh, seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom. And perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deke knows the cave is infested with spiders.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deke hasn't heard from his friend for a while now. As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful, Deke thought you could test it whilst checking on Tobbs.
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke. I'll find Tobbs for you.
Oh, thank you. Please let Deke know what you learn about Deke's old friend.
Развлекайтесь. Так, хорошо, найти пещеру. Вот тут, да? Ага. Ну, погнали. Сейчас опять полетим в пещерку. Так. Где она? Вон там.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Ничего опасного тут нет. Успокойся. Для тебя вот так уж точно.
This must be Tob's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
Там даже обозначение, что пауки. Да. Пауки нас не страшат. Ни в коем случае.
Confringo! Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
Да, он там. Ну конечно.
Confringo! Bombarda! Protego! Finger! Confringo!
Угу. Паучки, ну бывает. Ничего бояться.
Bombarda!
О, какой там паучок страшный ползает. Видимо, босс. Ползал он тут.
Confringo!
Вот отойдем.
Protego! Confringo! Bombarda! It
Где
looks as
он?
if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Confringo!
Ну, понятно.
Confringo! Bombarda! Finger!
Я, наверное, это зря сделал.
Crucio! Confringo!
Определенно я это сделал зря.
Bombarda! Confringo! Cursed fiends.
Ну, сейчас нас опять еще с кремаками попугают о том, что такой большой паук ползает. Да? И идем дальше.
Crucio!
Что дальше?
That didn't sound particularly reassuring.
Confringo!
Идем. А это был единственный большой паук? Или будет еще больше? Мне как бы не особо страшно, но ненавижу пауков. Романтов. Next. Но Кромантова мы убили. Что дальше?
Revelio.
Ну, видимо, туда. Так, хорошо, с Кромантовым справились.
Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Да, бедненько. Согласен. А выход? А тут нет выхода, что ли? Не верю. Вроде же как есть выход. Так, секунду. Ну да, есть. Вон там. Плывем, плывем, плывем. Нет, это не выход. А здесь что? Да понятно, вы ползаете, я уже понял. Чисто для устрашения.
That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. Tobbs' master is awful.
Ну, вот Вот и выход. Посмотрим, что нам тут да тут. Извиняюсь, мне тут собаки кричат. Активно. Ну что ж, надо пойти рассказать. Естественно, друга убили. Какие могли быть, так скажем, варианты? Раз он пошел к паукам и встретил Акромантова еще. Так. Идентифицировать. О, шляпка. Хорошо.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
А что ты выпишься?
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank
Ну,
you.
постоянно
You
выбиться.
are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Ну и сколько? Дофига опыта дали. Так, хорошо. Что там по снаряжениям? Что-то есть тут. Хуже. Что-то есть тут. Ну, я лучше это буду использовать. Что-то было тут. О, это лучше. Ух ты, какая классная шляпка. Может даже оставить. Ну, давайте оставим. Так, окей. Окей. И, пожалуй, на этом я, наверное, часть закончу. Продолжим уже в следующей. Посмотрим, что нас дальше ждет, потому что нам нужно еще апать уровень. И, походу, мне все-таки придется идти за вот этим вот заданием. Либо все-таки заниматься чем-то бессмысленным, типа вот этим. Ладно, спасибо всем за просмотр. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайк и до новых встреч. Пока-пока.